Hi YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Aion. So we are steadily moving along with our questing and we're going to use the flight transporter for the first time in the game. So we're actually going to fly to a different area. Back when this game, when I was first playing this game, back when it was in its vanilla version so to speak, you actually couldn't fly over there without running there first and then flying back for the first time. And it was actually quite a long run to get there, and you actually had to run from the forest where the witch is, and then keep running all the way to Entering Crossing. And like I said, it was a really long run, and so I think part of the fast track server, and actually some of the changes that they've done with some of the upgrades and expansions since that original version, have really kind of sped things up. Like this entire run right here, you just don't have to do on foot anymore. You actually just kind of fly over here, and it just makes things so much faster. Alright, so here we are at Entering Crossing. This is going to be our our next kind of headquarters, and lots of quest turn-ins here, and you know, oh yes, and a little cutscene.
There is only one way
so you can see we have to go after
to the Odella plantation,
these guys in the
kill them
Odella plantation,
and bring back the Odella.
They kind of have these kind of cat type creatures on this part of the of Atria, or whatever the planet is called, and so we have to go over there. Yeah, the Mao, and they're kind of these cat-like creatures, and then they have these short, fat little, I don't know what they're supposed to be called. They're not Mao, but they're sentries and guards, short, fat little critters that kind of work with them as well. So. And they're either farmers or what they call looks, outlooks basically, who warn the rest of the Mao if you're attacking and that kind of thing. So, alrighty, so it's turning out a bunch of quests, getting lots of XP for all of this stuff. But yeah, I have to go back to Aldel Village for one part of that. Alright, and so, oh yes, here's one of the other cutscenes for a quest. You have to go to this cemetery from an old defunct prison, and they have kind of like these zombie ghosts of the interred prisoners who died there, just kind of wandering around. And one of the big things you do is you kill them to steal their jewelry. It's like, why would they still have their jewelry on them after being interred? Don't they take that away from you when you go to jail? Guess maybe not on this planet. You can go to jail in all your splendor until you turn into a zombie. Alright, so we got all of those quests in, and then we got a couple more over here with the general goods merchant.
Nice to meet you.
And more money, more XP, kind of getting ourselves up there. I don't think with this episode I get all the way up to level 8, so leveling is slowing down a bit. Although, trust me, it's actually way faster than it used to be. Getting here, so I think this is my 4th or 5th episode. And this would have been like my 10th episode if we were leveling at the old pace. So things are definitely, yeah, I'm setting myself up so that if I have to return, I return to Entering Crossing and not to Aldel Village. So I'm kind of setting myself up with the sentry post. All right, so now we need to go kill these carnifs. They're basically like big cats that we have to kill. They're basically carnivores, and I guess they're just, they call them carnifs. And then I remembered, oh right, I have a quest to go back to Aldel Village. Oops, I better go do that quick first. Because it actually sends me back over here for the next part of the quest, so I forgot about that. So we get to go flying back again. I do like their flight bird things. I mean, they're like kind of these spectral birds that kind of carry you, and it's kind of cool. I mean, it's very similar to the flying that you do between cities and things in World of Warcraft, but The one thing I've always liked about this game of World of Warcraft is just how beautiful everything is. I think that they do such a good job with just making the world look just really gorgeous. Have to look at the sunshine and those flight birds, and I don't know. I just think that overall, I mean, it's still cartoonish looking. It's a game after all, but I still think it's quite pretty. All right, and I realized since I'm here, oh yeah, I've leveled up a couple of times. I probably can get some more training, so just kind of buying these up. Yeah, I was double checking to make sure I didn't have those already. So, yep. And then I think, did I go ahead and buy those yet? I can't get them until level 9, but yeah, I buy them. So that once I hit level 9, I can go ahead and use them and train for them right away. But I might as well train those 2 new skills. And we'll save the other 2 for later. I will level up to level 9 in due time. I mean, I'm halfway through level 7 just about anyway already. And then I have another turn in here. Alright, sure thing. So now I have to go back and tell her about the robbery plot. And then I did some buying and selling and stuff, so I just kind of skipped past that, and now we're back in Unterun Crossing. And I figure, okay, there's 2 ways I can go. I can go left or right for questing, and in the past you had to go this way first anyway, and then you go the other way. And I just decided, you know, I'm just picking this direction first, and killing the Carnif again because he respawned. And now we're just gonna make our way. This is the way to the old prison where the graveyard is with the ghosts and everything. But there's a bunch of these Carnifs in the way, so I might as well go ahead and do some hunting along the way. I'm gonna get most of them on the way here, and then I'm gonna get a few on the way back as well. So I'll just kill a few along the way and then keep going. You can see here that some of the Fang Carnif, the name is in yellow, and the one that I just killed off-white, and that means just based on level of difficulty. So the Fang Carnifs will get me more XP because they're a little higher level, and I think the off-white is either just 1 level above me or the same level. And then once they're a couple levels below me, their names will go gray, just because they're lower level than I am. So yeah, see, that one's also kind of off-white. So that kind of gives you an indication of the difficulty level of the creatures, and then, you know, also how much XP you'll get from them. You get less XP from the other colors. And then orange is like the highest difficulty that you can possibly. You know, they could have a higher chance of killing you before you kill them, but you get a much higher XP if you do manage to kill them. And then if they're named red, I think it's like 99% chance that they're gonna kill you. You might have, you know, like 1% chance that you might kill them. You would get like a buttload of XP if you did. But for the most part, any creatures whose names are in red are gonna have a high chance of killing you. And of course, anything that's their name is in green is friendly, and you can't attack them even if you wanted to. Alrighty, so we turn that in. And pick up another quest. Put in my quest tracker.
Take care.
And then it's that part of that was killing the Grove Sparkies and things, but I kind of skipped past some of that, just because, you know, I'm just constantly killing critters here and there. All right, so we're now in the cemetery of the old prison, and you can see here that the Grave Sparky or Sparkle in the back there has an orange name, so as you can say, that's like the highest difficulty of critter that you want to go after. and get a high XP, but, you know, have an actual chance of killing them. So here's Rusty Three Hands. It's a named ghost that I'm going after. And you can see here that it's taking me much longer to kill him. I mean, I'm still succeeding, but he actually did some damage to me. Alright, so we got rid of him. Not that we had to. He just kind of dropped some good gear and stuff, and I actually ended up checking out and taking some time and doing some gear upgrades. And now I'm back to killing the ghosts and stealing their treasure. Alright, looks like I got all the treasure. And now we're also looking for a grave, and there's a number of these tombstones, and I'm just going to take the nearest one, and if I'm lucky, it'll have the cube that I'm looking for. That's one of the other things. Yep, I have to kill the prison spirit, and he's an orange, so I put up my, I have a shield that I can put up. You'll notice the kind of cone, not cone, I'm sorry, a spherical kind of hexagonal shape that kind of, when he's hitting me. But he still did me some damage there, but he actually had the cube already, so that's a good thing. Alright, well, until next week, thanks for joining me. Take care.